This video series shows how to commission the CMMT-AS drive with Allen Bradley PLC via Ethernet IP using Festo PTP Function block. The same procedure can be followed to commission the CMMT-SD drive. Downloading the EDS file and the library file from the Festo website. Go to Festo website. Search for CMMT-AS. Select CMMT-AS. Click on Downloads tab. Select Software tab. Download and extract the EDS and library file. Note: for CMMT-SD, download the corresponding EDS file. The library is same for both the drives. Creating new project. Open Studio 5000. Select Create New Project. Select the PLC. Enter the project name and choose the storage path. Click on Next button. Click on Finish. Configuring IP address of the PLC. Connect your PLC to your PC by using the USB cable. Select communication path using RS-HU. Click on USB drop-down. Select the PLC and right-click. Click on the device configuration. Select Manually Configure IP Settings. Enter the IP address and subnet mask. Note: the IP address of the PLC can also be set using the bootp DHCP tool. Click on Apply. Click on AB Ethernet IP dropdown and select the PLC. Click on Set Project Path. Close the tab. Registering the EDS file. Click on Tools. Select Device Description Installation Tool. Click on Next button. Select Register a Device Description file and click on Next. Click on Browse. Select the EDS file folder from the list and click on the EDS file. Click on Open. Continue clicking on Next button. Click on Finish. Configuring CMMT-AS. Open the CMMT-AS Festo Automation Suite project. Navigate to Fieldbus and select Ethernet IP. Enter the IP address and subnet mask for the Ethernet IP port. Navigate to Profiles, Profi Drive and select Telegram. The default Telegram will be set to 1. From the drop-down select Telegram 111. Click Store on Device to save the IP address and the Telegram. Configuring CMMT-AS using EDS file. Select Ethernet from Project Tree. Right-click. Click on New Module. In the search box, enter CMMT. Select CMMT-AS. Click on Create. Give a name for the CMMT-AS. Enter the IP address of the Ethernet IP port. Click on Change. Select the data type as INT. Configure the extended process data. Note: this additional selection is only required when you are using the extended process data. Select Option 1. Click on OK to add the CMMT-AS module to the project tree. Note: to configure the CMMT-AS as generic module, use these parameters. When the generic module option is used, extended process data is available only through acyclic access. Click the download icon to transfer the project to the PLC. Switch the PLC to run mode if the PLC is in stop mode. Double-click on the CMMT-AS module from the project tree. The status running indicates that communication was established successfully. Importing the library. Go offline. Click on File. Select Import Component. Add-on instruction. Browse to the directory where the library file is stored and select the PTP drive's Festo EIP library. Click on Open. Click on OK. Importing the function block. Click on Main Program and select Main Routine. Drag and drop the PTP drive's Festo EIP AOI into the empty rung. Assign a name to the function block. Right-click on the newly named tag and click on New. Assign the scope of the tag, and then click on Create. Click on DRV Status, and select the CMMT-AS module's input data from the drop-down. Click on DRV Control, and select the CMMT-AS module's output data from the drop-down. The base speed value must be entered in the function block. By default, this value will be 3000. This value can be found in the Festo Automation Suite project. Open the CMMT-AS project. Locate the base value velocity in the Telegram section. This value will vary depending on the combination of motor and axis used. Enter the base value velocity in the function block. Click on Connection Faulted and select the Connection Faulted tag from the drop-down. Note: while configuring the CMMT-AS as generic module, this additional logic should be created for the Connection Faulted tag. By default, the software and hardware limit switches are activated through the config EPAUSE input from the function block. They can be disabled depending on the application requirements. Download the project to the PLC. Basic functions with Festo PTP function block. To enable the drive, set the Enable Axis input to True. Once the drive is enabled, the output signal axis enabled turns to True. Homing the drive. Enter the mode pause value as 4. To start the homing, set the Execute mode input to True. Once the homing is done, the output signal axis ref turns to True. Note: the execute mode should be on until the homing sequence is complete. Jog mode. Enter the mode pause value as 7. To move the drive in positive direction, set the jog 1 input to True. To move the drive in negative direction, set the jog 2 input to True. Relative movement. Enter the mode pause value as 1. The parameters of the factor group define the resolution at which user units are scaled for transmission using the field bus. This value can be found in the Festo Automation Suite project. Open the CMMT-AS project. From Profi Drive, choose Factor Group. Specify the resolution by entering the exponential value for position and velocity. Refer to the table for the exponential value and its corresponding units. The table shows an example of the conversion of set point and actual values for position and velocity. Define the target position. Parameterize the velocity for the target position. To start the relative movement, set the execute mode input to true. Once the drive reached the target position, the output signal, axis pause OK, turns to true. Absolute movement. Enter the mode pause value as 2. Define the target position. Parameterize the velocity for the target position. To start the absolute movement, set the execute mode input to true. Once the drive reached the target position, the output signal, axis pause OK, turns to true. Diagnostics. When the drive has active warning, the output act warn of the function block will provide a warning number. When an error on the function block has been detected, error output is set, and the output status of the function block will provide the error number. When the drive is in error, axis error output is set to true and the output act fault of the function block will provide an error number. Refer to the diagnostic code description in the manual. The manual link is provided in the description. In this example, search for the error code 229. After eliminating the fault, the axis should be disabled, and the error must be acknowledged using the bitac error before enabling the axis again. Now commissioning the CMMT drive with Allen Bradley PLC via Ethernet IP using Festo PTP function block is completed.